Welcome to part number 3 of my Western Caribbean cruise upon the Norwegian Breakaway, March 7th through the 14th, 2020. In this episode, we're going to disembark the Norwegian Breakaway in a place I've never been before, Georgetown Grand Cayman. We're going to do a little bit of snorkeling. We're going to swim with some stingrays. I'm going to experience a lot of stress and maybe a possible panic attack. And we're going to check out a little bit more of the entertainment upon the ship. Either before or after this video, make sure you check out part 1 where I show you a lot more of the ship and the ship entertainment. And then part 2, we go to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. That was a fun day. In this episode, again, we're going to Grand Cayman. And then future episodes, we're going to be hitting Cozumel, Mexico. And a sea day where I show you a little bit more of the ship. Good morning from the Caribbean Sea, more specifically, Georgetown, Grand Cayman Islands. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day outside. Got some more ships in port. Just waiting on my tender boat time. That's the tender boat that's going to be taking us over to Georgetown this morning. I have a get on board time of 9:45. You just can't walk on, you have to get a reservation. But wow, what a day. Looks like we're gonna have some company over here at Georgetown Grand Cayman. Pulling into port is the Carnival Sensation.
Few reminders to all our guests as per local laws. No food, plants, vegetable, and dairy products are allowed to be taken off or on the vessel. Have your key card ready in your hand for security scanning. If you are 18 years old and over, please have in you a valid photo identification as you will need it getting back on the ship. If you need a beach towel, you may collect a beach towel on our towel station up in the pool deck, deck 15 midship. And another important reminder that scooters and wheelchairs are not accessible on our tender boats. And the last tender coming back on the vessel is at 3 p.m. Whatever you choose to do, have a great day in Grand Cayman.
Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here in Grand Cayman. So just like yesterday, I'm going to be getting off this ship without any rhyme or reason, no plan in store for today. Just going to kind of wing it. We saw how yesterday went. It was an amazing day with no plan, and hopefully today it's going to be a similar type experience. We are on the tender boat, heading over to Grand Cayman. We got another Margaritaville ahead. I've been to the Sharkies before in Bahamas. And just like that, I'm in Grand Cayman. Welcome to the Cayman Islands. And what a beautiful day out today. Nothing but sun. That is important information to know. Here is a little bit of a spoiler alert of what I'm getting into today. Stingrays, baby. So with $35, I'm going to swim with stingrays. I'm going to go to 7 Mile Beach, which I heard is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and snorkeling at some reef. It's 35 bucks. It's 3 hours, and then I got an extra hour to play around and maybe hit some of these bars up before I head back on the ship. Keep my eye on these two because they're getting on the ship. Oh my God, look at this water. Look at the color of it. we're going over there to the sandbar. We're not the only ones snorkeling out here today. I am getting nervous though. We've been on this boat for about half an hour and half an hour on the taxi. I want to be back. We gotta be back there by 2 o'clock. Wow, look at the color.
Babe, look. Close, you'll see the turtle.
Yeah,
You know it's a rock.
I think it's a rock, not a turtle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back towards the boat for me, please. Come back towards the boat here.
I had to get out of the water. I was having like a kind of a little mini panic attack. It was hard to catch my breath. I got the snorkel on, but it's kind of choppy, and I was swimming back to the boat. I'm a heavy set guy, so kind of lost my wind. Plus, well, I'm hoping that we don't make it. Hold on, I gotta catch my breath. All right, so I'm gonna go back in the water. Paid money to do this. This time I'm gonna bring you with me. Hopefully you can see these exotic fish that I've been looking at. Pretty cool. I'm just nervous that we get back to the ship on time. This captain seems to be kind of taking his time. Not everybody on this excursion is going back to the ship, so he didn't even know that he needed to be back at a certain time. So the panic attack is kind of stemming from that as well, but let's go back in the water. Stingray right over there. I was swimming with freaking stingrays. This is some James Bond kind of shit. That is a beautiful house. And if I start getting paid for these detours, I can afford something like that. This is the line going onto the ship. It wraps around 2 different blocks. Today's been nothing but stress. It's been stressful all day. I mean, I didn't really even enjoy it that much. Yeah, I did. But It is currently 2:45. The last tender boat to get back onto the ship leaves at 3. This is the line to get to the tender boats. We have 15 minutes. I'm just praying that they don't leave people online. And in other news, this is the closest, so we're going to be getting to Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville Grand Cayman. Good thing I went to the one in Jamaica. We ain't going to see the one inside here. Looks like up there they got a water slide and a roof deck swim up pool. That would have been some cool stuff to see today. I don't know why I did that stupid snorkeling thing. Well, that was a nice short visit. I'll be back. Unfortunately, I didn't get to make it inside of this Sharky's. I have been to the one in Nassau, Bahamas. So I didn't even officially have a beer in Grand Cayman. It's unlike me to not have a beer in a new country. This line is now triple wrapping. All the blue towels are Norwegian people. Like people go on the Norwegian ship. It's a great price. 4 Bud Lights or Budweisers for 15 bucks US. Kind of regretting doing that stupid snorkeling thing. Could have been a cheap day for me out here. Well, I only paid $35 to snorkel, but I had a bunch of beers for under 30 bucks. This is what the inside of one of those evacuation lifeboats looks like. This isn't a normal tender boat. It's one of those evacuation boats. I was hooked up with a special seat. Thanks to this guy. Saying goodbye to Grand Cayman. See you on another cruise. With hopefully more than just a few hours here. What was I here, like 3.5 hours? I didn't get off the boat, the ship, until 10:15 or so. It's now about 3:15. See you later, Grand Cayman. Until next time. So that, my friends, was Grand Cayman. Didn't even have one beer on the island. Didn't have enough time. Did that snorkeling, swimming with the stingrays, that lengthy boat ride out to the sandbar. It was quite stressful. The captain, I don't think he really cared that we had a cruise ship to make it to. Unfortunately, or actually fortunately, there was that huge line that you saw, so I wasn't even close to not being let on board. We had plenty of time, but that did take up a good chunk of my day, stressing about not getting back there in time. I had no passport in my backpack. I don't know how I would have met the ship in Mexico had I had missed that ship. I'm glad to be back on this ship. We're at sea now. You can see the water going by us, and we're on our way to Mexico. Finally, the water slide is opened. Stepped up to the Waves bar right outside the pool, get myself a Tito's and soda. Have a double, why not? Look at that. Hey. That was an excellent pour. Cheers. Bravo, my man, bravo. That was wonderful. In fact, it was lovely.
Thank you so much.
This is great to see. Like every 20 feet on this ship, you see one of these hand sanitizer stations right outside of this restaurant. I am sitting at table number 9, a window seat. Over here at Savor and the sister restaurant right across the hallway, Taste, you don't have to have that premium dining package to eat here. But it feels like you're in a premium dining kind of place. Look at that steak. And a little bucket full of bread. Gotta love that Tito's and soda plus that water. This is a complete meal. Bon appetit. That's going to be it for episode number 3 of my Western Caribbean cruise upon the Norwegian Breakaway. I apologize if I seemed a little bit stressed out in this video. Again, I didn't know if I was going to miss that ship or not. The captain didn't seem like he was in too much of a hurry to get us back to the cruise port. Also, I brought my iPhone 11 in the water. I know it's water resistant, waterproof, but it was making like the sound was a little distorted when I went to go back and listen to it. So I don't know if I ruined my phone. Again, I didn't have my passport in my backpack in case we had missed the ship. It was a stressful time. I was only there for 3 hours. I probably shouldn't have been as stressed out as I was, but that was real life. I got to give a big thank you and a hello to my South African friends, DeWalt and Madri, who were on the Stingray excursion with me. They also were freaking out a little bit, and so we were there together. So that was a little bit helpful. we kind of calmed each other down. I miss you guys. Don't forget to check out the other episodes of this Caribbean cruise. On episode 1, I show you a lot of the ship, a lot of the entertainment, the bars, the restaurants. Episode number 2, we hit up Jamaica, where I had the greatest day probably in the last 20 years. This one, obviously, we're in Grand Cayman. The next episode, we're going to be at Cozumel, Mexico. So make sure you check out all the footage from this cruise. You guys know what to do next. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I always answer all the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Detours. Click that red subscribe button. And while you're clicking away, click that small bell. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new detour. Check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram at Derek Millen, DerekMillen. On Instagram, I'm posting pictures where I'm currently filming a detour. You're going to see where I am several days before I post that video up on YouTube. And as always, I'll catch you on the next detour.